Your questions are being answered right now with Guilford County School Superintendent Dr. Sharon Contreras and Chief Academic Officer Dr. Whitney Oakley. First and foremost, I just want to say this because this just came up in the text that a lot of people are thanking both of you for being on the newscast tonight and taking these questions because they're learning a lot. So thank you very much for spending your time doing this. We do appreciate it. Okay, so on our text questions, we have a person who says, my high schooler attends a traditional credit school, usually taking 6 credits per year. With the online option, will they be able to take more credits for the next year? If so, what's the max number of credits they can take in total?
So just like during years when we have face-to-face instruction, students will work with their counselors to register for their course loads. And so there is not a maximum that's set or a minimum that's set based on the circumstances in which we're under. Students will continue to work with counselors to register for courses as appropriate.
Okay, and this is a follow-up for remote learning. How are students going to be graded during remote learning?
Sure. So teachers will continue to provide feedback and to grade assignments that are submitted during the first 9 weeks of school. Teachers will be teaching, students will be completing work independently and in small groups and during direct instruction with their teacher, and teachers will assign grades on assignments submitted. They'll just be submitted virtually and the teachers will be teaching remotely. Otherwise, students should expect grades and feedback as normal.
Okay, and we have a couple of questions along the same vein. Dr. Contreras, this person is asking, how is my student going to meet their teacher?
So as we've shared, the first few weeks of school prior to Labor Day, we are hosting orientation. So teachers will be contacting parents to set up one-on-one meetings that can be done in person or virtually. So students will have the opportunity to meet the teacher and parents will have the opportunity to visit the school and see that new health and safety protocols.
All right, this next question is about charter schools, and it says, will charter schools meet in person for instruction?
Yeah, we don't operate the charter schools at all, so you would need to contact the charter school to find out.
All right, this next question is, will substitute teachers be needed, and what is the plan?
Yeah, the need for substitute teachers during the first 9 weeks will probably be very limited. We value our substitute teachers a great deal, so we will be in contact with them. But during the first, primarily the first 3 weeks, will be very limited. We'll likely need some the next 6 weeks, but they will probably be back in full action after we are again in face-to-face instruction.
Dr. Oakley, we're getting a question about what kind of feedback you might be hearing from teachers about e-learning for 9 weeks. Are they feeling better, more comfortable with the idea of remote learning?
Sure. We've had teachers participate in more than 7,000 professional learning sessions over the course of the summer. That's not something we had the opportunity to do when schools closed in March. And so teachers are sharing that they appreciate the professional learning. They want it to continue. They want to make sure they have access to people who can help them navigate any technical issues. And so we're continuing to ask for and receive that feedback from teachers to ensure that they have the support that they need for the remote learning period.
And Dr. Contreras, we're getting a text about athletics. It says other districts are allowing athletes to practice. GCS is not doing that at the moment. Will they be able to practice soon?
We certainly hope so. We know how important sports are. We are in touch with our Department of Health and Human Services and monitoring the test positivity rates in Guilford County, and as soon as it is safe to do so, and I have a recommendation from our athletic director for the district to move forward, we will, and we hope that soon.
Okay, we have more of your questions coming up. Of course, you can continue to text your questions. The number is there, 336-379-5775. We're taking a quick break. We'll be right back.